be challenges. There can be possibility that you have gone and pitched and the person is not interested. Within first 1.5 minutes, within first 90 seconds, the body language of the person, the counterparty, the person who's giving the money, will indicate whether he or she is interested in dealing with you or you're just wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Your time is the most precious thing as an entrepreneur. You cannot afford to waste it. Because if you have spent 2 hours convincing somebody who has not liked the idea initially, you're just wasting those precious 120 minutes which are not going to yield anything. Maybe those 120 minutes could have been used to pivot, to think, to get some advice from him. I'm not saying you leave the meeting immediately, being uncourteous. Think, ask him, take his perspective, take his views, build the bridge, but don't try and convince. Put the ball in the person's court. The person will give you leads. The person himself may not be interested, but he will tell you 10 other people who may be interested in this kind of an idea. Build rapport, but don't try and convince. Most people, despite of getting hints, despite of getting clear cues that this is the wrong tree at which they are putting their efforts. I wouldn't say a dog. I wouldn't say a dog barking at the wrong tree, but if you're putting in front of the wrong tree, your efforts, if you're putting your efforts in the wrong direction, where the person doesn't want what you're offering, withdraw. Change the topic. Get familiarity, get acquaintance, get commonality. Use that person. He may come handy at a later point in time, but not today. So get this fact straight. And hence, it's very important to determine your playground. If this is the right playground, or if you're just playing in this playground because it is available, because you don't have any other meetings. If you don't have any other meetings, try and get some other meetings rather than wasting your time on a meeting which you have only got. Doesn't make sense. So that's number 2 critical aspect of fundraising. The third thing, your goalpost. Do you even know how much money do you want to raise? More often, venture capitalists are willing to give you any amount. Financiers, angel investors are willing to give you any amount. But do you know what you want? Entrepreneurs say, I'm okay with $1 million, even $500,000 will do. Whether it is 1 million or 2 million or 3 million. And why? Have you decided your goalpost, or are you playing without having a goalpost? You are just circling in the playground. And if somebody says, I'm happy to give you $200,000 and your ask is $1 million, don't surrender. Don't surrender. And before you go for the meeting, your goalpost should be set. You have to articulate through your subconscious mind into the prospect's subconscious mind that I am coming to get $1 million so that your $1 million can be worth $20 million in next 3 years. Articulate that to the subconscious at the subconscious level. And the best way of articulating through the subconscious mind is to write down in your personal diary, in your entrepreneurial journey, your memoirs, handwritten. Start doing it from the day, and you would see guaranteed success, guaranteed. But be sure what you're asking for, what you're pitching for. Why are you pitching for? Why this amount? Why not that amount? And you will achieve it.